Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. The calendar has turned to September and we're ready for baseball between the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. Adam Eaton looks to gain ground in the race for a National League batting crown. Next. Nick Pivetta, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway. First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
The pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Dan, Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games. You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now is Adam Eaton, and he fouls this one off. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. A 1 pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Castro has it. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in now, Edwin Rios down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Number 75, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Seager in foul ground. He's got it 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Three and 0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Set and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Russell's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Realmuto might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The pitch. seared down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll pull into second with one away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Gerald Franklin. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Still only one out in the inning. One and one to Tucker Barnhart. Missed with a breaking ball. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Castro. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, number 75.
Stepping in, number 75. He'll take his first hacks here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Popped him up. Castro onto the grass, and the inning is over. But the Reds do push across a couple on this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Cincinnati. Leading off the inning, Carlos Santana. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman. To 1-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Stepping in, JT Realmuto. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. And that misses. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out.
D-Rock.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, my eyesight is good, but I'm going to need a replay to see where that thing landed. That thing carried about 460 feet, which is staggering when you think about it. I know one person who's not impressed, though, and he's standing on the mound.
At the plate, Maikel Franco. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. High pop up. Jeanette is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Billy Hamilton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
The batter, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Digging in, Addison Russell. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam Eaton.
So digging in now, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped him up. Castro onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's off the left field wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now at the plate, Nick Pivetta, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Under it here is Seager to make the play. 1 gone. So next to the plate for the Phils, J.P. Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Franklin moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Starlin Castro, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Castro.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Herrera stands at second with 2 gone. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. Our score remains 2-1. Striding in once again, Edwin Rios. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rios.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Scooter Gennett, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's the first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tommy Pham.
Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Lays off 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
To 2-2 now. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Ball one. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
J.T.
At the plate, J.T. Realmuto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Now at the plate, Gerald Franklin. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. Here's a high pop-up. Franco has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 75.
Stepping into the box, number 75. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, number 6, center fielder, Billy Hamilton.
So stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Pereira is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Reds leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Into the box now, Reese Hoskins, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on its way. Called strike over the outside corner. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Standing in, Maikel Franco. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Nope, missed with a slider. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box, Nick Pivetta. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Herrera is off at first with 2 away. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. The 3-1. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that one right down Main Street. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Reds lead this one 2-1. Ready once again, Addison Russell. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Addison Russell.
Here comes the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Squared that one up just a little late. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Edwin Rios will be next. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Stepping in now, Edwin Rios, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. So 1-1 is strike two swinging.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled away. Slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Reds strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Here's Starlin Castro. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Phillies. Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he fouls this one off. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Eaton going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Ready for another shot now, Tommy Pham. Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. fastball just a bit up.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hamilton on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. So now Carlos Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's first pitch. Drops in a strike to start.
When it's not your home ballpark.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to it.
In now, JT Realmuto. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Grounded to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Sanchez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 23.
Ready now, Gerald Franklin. He singled his last time up.
Left fielder, Gerald Franklin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And again, he's got himself a base hit, make it 3 for 3. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, Vero. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Well, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Two and 0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The 2-0. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. That nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 2-1 home. And he takes ball one. Sanchez is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. The 1-0 misses, ball two.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Bouncer to the left side. Here's Castro for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Jeff Hoffman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-0 home. The swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Two pitch just missed. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Barnhart is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Hoskins is retired, and there's one away. So striding in, Michael Franco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
And that one just missed outside.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Now to the plate, Odubel Herrera. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning.
Now batting.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line up, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Hit out towards second. Jeanette showing off his range. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Phillies strand 1. Score remains 2-2. Suarez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away. Here's Addison Russell. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 now. Outside and low, 3-0. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
In now is Adam Eaton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 home. He's outside for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
The 2-1. Runner goes for second. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Rios. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Well, some lessons have to be learned the hard way, like right here. The youngster serves up a 4-seamer, but it's straight as a rope. The hitter's eyes get as big as saucers, and he crushes it out of here. I doubt he'll serve up another 4-seamer in that location.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Phillies 2. Kyle Bearclaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Kyle Bearclaw.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 pitch. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Full count now. This is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here's Starlin Castro, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. After it is Hamilton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Carlos Santana now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. In there, 2-2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. JT Realmuto would be next. Strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail 5-2. At the plate, Gerald Franklin. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Gerald Franklin.
Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Swinging a shot back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. Swing and a liner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Franklin on at first, nobody out. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Adam Warren takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 44, Adam Warren.
Aquino will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Reds go down quietly. They're still out in front, 5-2. Ryan Presley comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 57, Ryan Presley.
Striding in to start the 9th, JT Realmuto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in, Rhys Hoskins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. Up around the face. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Two and one. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder. Michael Franco waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. There's ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in once again, Michael Franco, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard on the ground toward short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Standing in, Odubel Herrera. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
A 1-0 delivery. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Fielded by Jeanette. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
5-2 the final today. Cincinnati host road win number 40 on the year. Jeff Hoffman wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Ryan Presley closes the door for the save, his 40th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for